For 6 seasons, those were the qualities Antonio Davis brought to the Pacers. An offseason trade took that heart away, but not their pride. The reshuffled Pacers roster begins the second half in the driver's seat. An old comrade returns home. The Pacers hope it's to a house of horrors. The Pacers and Raptors next. Tonight, the Pacers turn the corner into the second part of the season, looking to build on their fabulous start, including a record 18 straight wins at Conseco Fieldhouse. And tonight will be challenged by Antonio Davis and his new Predator buddies. It's the Pacers against the Toronto Raptors. Hi, everybody. Al Albert along with Quinn Buckner, and it's the first place Pacers who have won 6 of the last 7 games, going up against the charging Raptors, who have won 7 out of 9. That's enough to set the tone, but there is much, much more, because tonight is the first time Antonio Davis walks onto the Conseco Fieldhouse floor to see the Pacers' new surroundings. And the first time the Pacer fans see their beloved AD in a uniform other than the Pacers standing in front of them.
Al, when Antonio was a member of this Pacer organization, he brought a lot of good things to this team. He's a guy that comes off the bench, gives you great energy. He just made hustle plays. Here, he gets on the glass. What he was really effective at, I thought, was blocking shots. On a defensive end, always kept the Pacers in the game by making big blocks. He's been with Toronto. You can expect that he'll try to do that against the Pacers tonight.
And to confound the emotional picture even more tonight, look who has joined Antonio Davis in a Toronto uniform.
Yeah, they've come up with Haywood Workman, and Haywood is perfect for them. Remember, last year he helped Milwaukee down the stretch at that point guard position, and now they brought him into Toronto with the blessings and the help, if you will, of Antonio Davis to try to shore up that backcourt of the Toronto Raptors. Haywood Workman, a welcome addition to the Raptors, and sorely not missed here a little bit by the Pacers, but particularly the Pacer fans.
So here it is tonight. 2 former Pacers are asked now to guide the attack of the Raptors against the first place Pacers, an assault that is actually led by the newly anointed NBA slam dunk champion.
Vince Carter is just, they call him half man, half amazing. Proved it all on the weekend because he was so active getting things done. Able to make one of the outstanding dunks in basketball. Can take it off the dribble. Has just made himself into a tremendous basketball player. This now puts him at a new level. I think there's going to be great concentration. But his cousin is someone you got to keep an eye on. That is Tracy McGrady, that just had that dunk. His ability to make plays, I think, is going to be critical to the Raptors. That's the guy they say is going to step up very much like Vince Carter has started to do.
But they come in here to Indianapolis now against a red-hot Pacer club before the All-Star break. Won 6 of the last 7. Franchise record 18 straight at home. And they know AD and the Raptors got the first meeting in Toronto. And the Pacers are a perfect 8-0 in payback games. It's one tonight.
So, you thought nothing was bigger than the Big New Yorker pizza. Well, how about a chance to make your own CD? Free at CD Now. That's right. Order the Big New Yorker from Pizza Hut for only $9.99, and we'll give you your own personal access code. Go online to cdnow.com and choose 6 songs from a selection of over 75 artists and 200 hits. Personalize your own CD, then we'll mail it to you. Free. We make the pizza, you'll make the CD. Hey, I told you this was big. The Big New Yorker. Another one of the best pizzas under one roof.
The surprisingly affordable Leganza from Daewoo. At less than $19,000, no other car has taken luxury this far.
When you were little, you learned all about sportsmanship. You know, never embarrass a weaker opponent by running up the score. Well, you can forget about all that, because now each week we'll add extra points to the interest rate of any new Bank One CD based on the Indiana Pacer with the highest single-game point total that week. So if a Pacer scores big, sign up and you'll score big for the length of the CD. Which means you'll be rooting for a Pacer to pour it on without worrying about being a good sport. To sign up for a CD, just call or stop by.
No multi-million-dollar contracts. No victory laps. Not even a winner's circle. But if you think these weekend warriors who run the Score Desert Championship Series take anything for granted, think again. Which is exactly why they run with the Duralast battery from AutoZone. A battery so tough, so dependable, we back it with a 2-year free replacement guarantee. The next time you hit the road, don't settle for anything less.
M-A-R-S-H, Marsh Kids Club. Join the club. Marsh Kids Club. Use your card. So much fun. Marsh Kids Club.
Introducing Marsh Kids Club, where kids get their own card to scan for weekly treats. Join Fieldy and get a membership kit, an activity book, stickers, and a cool hook to hold your card on.
M-A-R-S-H, Marsh Kids Club.
Tonight's Pacers coverage is brought to you by Indiana Ford. Visit your Indiana Ford store today for great deals on Ford's winning lineup of cars and trucks. By Bank One. Bank One is proud to be the financial partner of the Indiana Pacers. And by Marsh Supermarkets. At Marsh, we value you.
We're back at Conseco Fieldhouse as the Pacers get set for the Toronto Raptors here tonight. I'm Scott Hoke. You know, the Pacers going for their 19th consecutive home court victory, as you know. But after tonight, Indiana plays 3 of its next 4 games on the road, where the Pacers have lost 5 of their last 6 ball games. We talked to Larry Bird about what he wants to see improvement-wise from the Pacers in the second half of the season. And the Pacers play away from home, very high on the list.
Well, obviously, I like to play better on the road. I thought we've done a pretty good job up to this point, other than the 3 games that we lost on the road. In Washington, Chicago, and Philadelphia. I didn't think we played well at all in any of them games. So just more consistency on the road and take care of the games at home.
That's Larry Bird. He'll lead the Pacers up against the Toronto Raptors from Conseco Fieldhouse. It's coming up momentarily. The starting lineups and the opening tip just ahead here on Fox Sports Net. We're back in just a moment.
The boss is out of town, so we're having a rebate sale.
Yes!
Factory rebates on pool tables, tanning beds $14.99, $9.99 after rebate, spas and hot tubs, even swimming pools. Hurry! He'll be back soon!
The XL Series lawn tractors from Toro, with available features like a powerful 17-horsepower engine, rugged cast-iron front axle, and versatile 4-season attachments. You may never want to drive anything else ever again. Toro Wheel Horse Tractors.
See the 16-horse 38-inch deck hydro at $1899.99. In Fishers, see the Mower Shop.
Whoops. Not again. Whoopsie-daisy. Oh, no. Whoopsie-daisy. Whoopsie-daisy. Don't scratch on my side.
Sometimes the greatest challenge for an SUV isn't going off-road, but staying on. The M-Class, the only SUV that drives like a Mercedes.
Thanks to you, these fat cats are living in the lap of luxury. There is a better way. Let me take care of the bills while you figure out what to do with this. Call 1-877-REFI-999 and make tracks to the money station.
Wednesday's Powerball jackpot is an estimated $51 million from the Hoosier Lottery.
Seven days off for the Indiana Pacers, and now they are back in town looking to resume their winning ways at the Conseco Fieldhouse, looking for win number 19 in a row and looking for a chance to go to 22-2 at home, best record in the NBA on their home floor. Here's tonight's starting lineup, sponsored by X103. For the Raptors, the front court anchored by ex-Pacer Antonio Davis, with the veteran Charles Oakley and the phenom Vince Carter up front. The backcourt, Doug Christie now at the point guard, and sharpshooting Del Curry at the shooting guard. And the head coach out of Indiana, Butch Carter, has done a terrific job in helping to turn the fortunes of this franchise around. And Antonio Davis takes the floor for the first time after 6 seasons being the heart and soul of this Pacer club, helping to lead Indiana to 4 Eastern Conference Finals in 6 years. The Indiana Pacers come in, game number 49 for the 49th time. The same starting lineup. Rick Smits, who had some back spasms on Monday in practice, will start tonight. And Miller and Jackson in the backcourt. Reggie along with Dale Davis coming from the All-Star game. Larry Bird with 48 games down, 34 to go. Now looking to focus. He has Derek McKee in the lineup, a valuable tool he did not have the first 43 games. Rick Smits, before the All-Star break, seemed to be as healthy as possible. And Larry Bird and his contingent of coaches, Rick Carlisle and Dick Harder, know they have something special they did not know when they